happier.
Really?
No, I got to work on it.
I remember, we ran into each other at that party a few weeks ago. You remember that?
No recollection.
Yeah, seriously?
Yes,
Okay.
I do.
That was one of the things I left was like, man, you seem like you're in a really good mood. That was my thought about you.
Wow.
Like you were like you just found out, I don't know, that you fucking sold the house or some shit, you know? Like you were just like, you had such a happy demeanor. I was like, geez.
Yeah.
Bill's in a good mood.
Well, that's good. I don't get that review that often, so that's good.
Yeah.
I might even have to tell my wife that.
I think you should.
You know, that party we went to, Tom Segura said that I had a really, really nice energy. I played drums with somebody the other day, and she was on bass, and she said, "You got a good energy." This is shit that I've never heard. I was like, wow.
Yeah. That's what I took away from that party. I was like, Bill's in a really good mood.
I think you seem much happier than the first time you did the show, I'd say.
I mean,
you were different. You're so different.
You seem a lot happier than you were first time. It's like, I don't want to bring you back to that.
I'll tell you.
That actually breaks my heart. Like the eggshells that you just said there with, because I don't want to be that guy. Never wanted to be that guy, and I became that guy.
Because you're just a little more introverted, I think, and a little more maybe distrustful, it felt.
Oh, back then? Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Had the guard up.
You had the guard up, and now,
Yeah. Where's it coming from?
You're like, I'm fucking Bill Burr.
I was like the black dude in Predator, shaving my head. I can see it over there in them trees. I was a paranoid lunatic.
Yeah. So what do you think lessened that over the last
I got out of
decade?
conspiracy theory. I stopped doing that because it was just becoming insane. And I was becoming that guy that you didn't want to talk to. And I stopped watching the news because I just realized it's just like I can't solve any of these problems.
Yeah.
And knowing that they exist makes me sad. So I just watch sports and, hang out with my kid. And this is the thing.
Great.
I'm all about the movement, but I'm not the leader of the movement.
Right.
Okay? If somebody wants to fucking figure out how to clean up all that trash in the Pacific Ocean, I'm all about it. I don't know how to do it. But I'm not going to watch a documentary looking at it and seeing all my toothbrushes from my entire life still floating out there because they're made out of plastic. Like, I need a new toothbrush right now, and I can't get myself to fucking buy one because I'm like, this thing is going to be in the ocean 200 years after I'm dead, broken down into like little particles that a porpoise is going to breathe into because God forbid, I got a cavity. So I'm fucking with this thing in the middle that lives thousands of miles, not even in the same world as me.
Can I send you a quip?
I don't know what a quip is.
It's a new toothbrush.
Oh, you know what? You're looking to write a prescription. I feel like this is the end of a therapy session.
I'm going to send you a quip, okay?
Huh?
Just let me say.
What is a quip?
It's a toothbrush.
It's a toothbrush.
Is it a good one?
Yeah, it's really good.
It's a fancy,
I wanna
really
send you
fancy one.
Please,
You don't
it's
like
on
it.
me. You can fucking throw it. You try it out.
Is this how you handle your relationships when people? What I should have bitched about something bigger.
Yeah.
Fucking hate my car. You just sit there, I'm gonna get you a car.
Now, you've been with your lovely wife for how long? How long you guys been together?
I don't know, like 14, 15 years.
It's fucking, it's a good run.
I love her more than ever.
See?
She's the best.
I'm fucking happy
She's
he
the
is.
best.
It's nice.
I know.
It's refreshing. I hate when people hate their
But
spouses.
you can
It bothers me.
always...
Yeah. I bitch about her on stage, but I love her.
Yeah.
I do.
No, but you meant it. I fucking saw that bit, and you meant it.
All right, don't yell at me.
So...
You gonna put my head through the dresser?
because I love you. Now, you're always looking for ways to spice it up. Every relationship is. I was wondering.
Don't do that to me.
I'm wondering.
Okay, if that's what you're looking to do, don't say that I am.
You will consider something different.
Hi, I'm Melanie
And I'm Scotty O.
with Ecstatic Hearts Tantra. And we just want to share that there are many ways to orgasm. You don't actually have to be having sex. You can orgasm just from hugging.
You know what's funny is they if you switch their hair, they could be each other. They look just like each other.
The whole body can be orgasmic. And especially when you start reaching higher See? Everything can be a trigger for orgasm.
That's
The
awesome.
ears,
Yeah.
the neck, the
Would you
heart, the
and your wife
boobs,
go
touching
to a
your
cum
body
hugging
all
seminar
over.
if we send you there?
Eating can
No, because it would just interfere with all the things I'm trying to succeed with. Like if I could just, a water bottle, you just touch it with your fingertips, will bring you to orgasm. I would never be able. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Good for them that they've found that.
Do you think they're full of shit though?
Well, I think it's gonna be weird when they have a baby and all of a sudden they realize how soft it is, and now they're too open. When they become like,
Oh my god.
just
pretty
rub up
much.
against the baby.
Oh, God.
I'm just loving it in a different way than you.
What would you do if your wife came home and was like, "We need to start getting into tantric stuff. I booked a seminar. I really
Would
want."
you be open to that?
Yeah.
I would say no. I'm not going to
No.
that.
Really?
If you want to read up on it, once you go to like a public sex thing with
Yeah.
other couples, it's just you like the fortress. You've left the gate open,
Yeah.
and some weirdo is going to come fuck. And I shouldn't judge. Some fucking person that's into shit that I'm not into is going to get in there, and and there's just
You think they're gonna infiltrate your wife in your relationship?
Yeah, I just think you're just bringing something. That's you open in Pandora's box.
That's
no,
a wise.
no pun intended.
That's a wise. Now, what if she were to get into other things, exploring her femininity? Well, isn't there a clip we could show him about the woman who was exploring her femininity?
Oh yeah.
You guys don't have to do the long setups. We can just watch funny clips if you want to.
No. It's just we wanted to see. All right.
Oh, how I felt about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um.
Or if your wife were to suddenly do something like this.
Yeah. Let me
Okay.
see.
You have great
Sorry.
glasses, by the way.
Thanks. I just got them. My vision's getting terrible.
Yeah,
in my
mine are
old age.
bad too. You look good in those. Like
Thanks.
I've tried on glasses. It's not a good thing.
No.
The first thing I thought of those real or fake tits.
Of course.
And the
fake.
second thought, the first thought was like, is that woman from the Bangles that I had the crush
Oh
on?
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Susan. What's her
Do you know what
name?
she's
Shit.
doing right there though? This woman?
She's coming with finger paint.
No.
No.
Yasmina Jade here, and I just want to share with all of you why
She's
I felt
stunning.
the need to
Yeah.
share me placing menstrual blood all over my face and what power it holds for us as women to fully own this part of self that we've been shaming for so many
Shaming
lifetimes.
for so long.
Yeah, so now the overcorrection
Yeah.
is that she'll regret the video. At some
Oh
point.
yeah.
But she'll get
You
away
think?
with it. No, she'll get away with it because she's beautiful.
Now, what kind of reaction do you think she would have gotten if she did black guys who want to fucking fuck good for free rent and put out that video? Piss on
We
me.
wouldn't have seen it because there's so much of that. Like
Yeah.
that guy was just he flipped the script.
Yeah,
as-
he did.
As the
Yes.
kids say.
Yeah, he did. He did flip it.
He might have actually been reading from somebody else. That might have been plagiarism, but just to hear him do it. That's like, that used to be a brilliant bit, but now it's a hacky thing when somebody like croons like psycho lyrics to a song, switching it up. You know what I mean?
Yeah, sure.
That's basically what that guy was doing in a sex way.
It's
Yeah.
interesting you brought up her looks because what we were saying a few episodes ago, if this were not an attractive woman, there would be a whole different reaction. I mean, the fact
Yeah.
that she's
She
like,
might have created a new genre of porn.
Yeah. The period on the player blood on her face.
Yeah, like if that woman was at the hugging seminar, I might have been more open to it. And I'm really sick of like people like that's another thing, like regular looking people all the way to ugly people trying to convince us that our standards of beauty were somehow
Yes!
implied. It's like, no, it
I
isn't.
agree.
There's
I
fucking
know.
beautiful
yes,
people.
I know.
and it's special
And
being
they
beautiful.
should be naked.
Thank
and we
you.
shouldn't be.
You know
and
what
it's
I
most
hate?
upsetting with children when there's ugly children and people keep
No.
saying that like you're beautiful. It upsets me so much, you know.
I'm thinking more of adults.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of this movement where they
Okay.
yeah, whatever.
Oh boy.
I'm talking about where they're like the morbidly obese runway modeling, and you're like, we're beautiful, and you're like, I don't think
No,
so.
I think if you're
going
going to be in a movie, you should be. And if you're going to get naked on
Yes.
film,
Yeah.
in TV, and movie, you should be in the best fucking shape you
Stunning.
could possibly be.
yeah,
Or you go the other way for the laugh.
Right.
But you're doing it for the laugh. But like to sit there and just show off an unworked out body and say that that's brave.
Right.
It's like the
know.
bravery is the person who has to look at it.
Yeah.
Because listen, we all look at each other's fucking regular bodies, when you're in a relationship.
Yeah.
Because you love the other person.
Right.
You have to
Yeah.
love somebody.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's what's amazing about beautiful people is you're not in love with them, but you can see them naked.
Right,
Like
right.
that's how
Yeah.
that's really in shape.
Right. I mean, I know the whole idea is like
No one wants
people-
to see me naked. You know, I joke. You know what I look like naked? I have the exact same body as the Pink Panther. Well, it's just a big head and it's just straight down, no ass. And then I have like the Pink Panther was like first trimester.
Yeah.
Like, but we live in an age though that if I was completely naked, I would be called brave
Yeah.
and courageous rather than fucking rude
Yeah.
and inconsiderate to make you guys look at me.
Oh yeah, I
Yes.
mean, I've been asked to, be shirtless. I'm like, it's disgusting. Like, is it because it's funny? Because if it's going to be funny, that's one thing. But like, it's,
Yeah, like
I know that it's
I would do
gross.
it if like it. Can I act like I think I'm good looking?
Right.
Then I would do it.
Right.
But if I'm gonna do it like, yeah, man,
Serious.
this is my body, deal with
Yeah.
it, and
my
literally
God.
put the pressure on you to not laugh at me and ridicule me. Is I am living in such a world of fucking delusion. I don't have any fucking pigment.
Yeah.
Just for me, no matter what shape I got into, to take my shirt off, I would be blinding people.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're
it's just
so
it's
white.
Well,
just-
and
but,
that's
but
the
I
thing.
have other things that I'm good at.
Right.
Sure.
Because
so I
you
do
can bake.
those. Huh?
You can bake.
I can bake.
Yeah, that's it.
Make.
Or-
Well,
what do you make?
I can.
What
I get errands done. I'm really good at that. I
There
don't
you
mind
go.
doing dishes.
He likes doing dishes.
Really?
Yeah.
Come do ours. We
Yeah.
hate it. But don't you think, because beauty is a commodity, you know, models, these chicks that everyone makes fun of, they might, who knows if they're intelligent or
Now, you-
not. But that's a special thing. If you're born, remember in the 70s, if you were born and you had nice teeth and real big tits, not fakers, this is before cosmetic
yeah.
surgery, that was a really big deal. Like
you
Raquel
were in
Welch.
the HOV lane.
Yeah.
Yeah,
for sure.
that
Yeah.
was special. You know, now you can go to the surgeon and have whatever corrected, but back then, beauty was a real commodity.
I know.
It's a gift.
I hate the lie of beauty so much. Like the idea that we're going to act like these really beautiful people are, not special. They are. That's
Yeah,
your
that's
special
their
gift.
thing.
Yeah.
I get in a debate with my wife because she goes, if people want to do that and it makes them feel better about themselves, it's fine, which is a very enlightened
Yeah.
point of view. I look at it as you quit, you gave in, it's weak.
What plastic
Like,
surgery?
Well, that's an extreme, stupid opinion, but it's what I just
Like a
like.
nose job or something?
I'm of the belief, especially in this business, to age naturally.
Yeah.
You're going to look way better.
Yeah, I agree.
Because trying to be 50 and looking like you're 25, you're just going to look weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
of
never
course.
looks. You never
So-
look 25. You look
But
like
if
the
you're
50-year-old
50
guy.
and you kept yourself in shape and you look 43, that's about as the best
Yeah.
that you can hope for. But as you get older, and it's like
You start to look fucking nuts.
no, but yeah,
Kenny
but
Rogers.
you can play like a character or something like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
I love these people who are still like, and you're 50, you're going to be the next Brad Pitt.
Yeah.
It's like it would have happened by now.
Right.
Yeah.
Just stop trying to be good looking.
Yeah.
And just be a fucking
Regular
great
guy,
actor.
yeah.
You got to get on that thing. So like literally what they're doing with looks would be like if somebody who sucks at math should now like design a plane and get into fucking aviation. So everybody else has to crash and die because this person feels bad
Yeah.
that they're not good at math. Like you got to be like part of being successful is not only figuring out what you're good at, but figuring out what you suck at. So you
Sure.
don't waste time at it.
Yes.
Yeah,
Don't
exactly.
even
Yeah,
do it.
I have not wasted one day of my life trying to become a male model.
Yeah.
Trying to become you know how much
Right.
like what a fucking treadmill that would be to be on.
Yeah.
I would be
love for you to start now.
exactly where I was when I started.
What if he started now?
That'd be
Like, I'm Bill
fantastic.
Burr, the hot model.
Oh, it'd be great.
Yeah.
But
wish
if
you'd
I
do
did that, it would just be it would if I was serious, it would just be unintentional comedy, and then I would make it out of ridicule.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
like
that's true. That's true.
You know, like I look at somebody like Pamela Anderson, who
Yeah.
at her heyday, you were like, wow, like she
Smoke
was
show.
she
Smoking hot.
defined the 90s,
Yeah.
right? And then, as we all do, we all get older, and to try to maintain the persona you had
'Cause it's-
20 years
it's
ago,
gotta hurt the ego,
30
though,
years
for that to
ago.
go
no, but
away.
that's so
That's
regular
so
looking
terrible.
people like myself. If you actually resent good looking people, which I don't. I love them. I love looking at them. They're fucking. I did a movie one time. I could say who was. This person was so beautiful. Like I never had this thought before. I was like, her forearms were beautiful.
Yeah.
Like that's like the level of genetics. It's just
Yeah.
like you were just like sculpted.
Yeah.
I can't remember my point because I just started thinking of her forearms.
We're talking about Pam Anderson and
Pamela
and
Anderson.
being 50 and not
no,
accepting
the
that.
thing
you're-
is the all of those people that I guess these people have issues with, that, oh my God, she's so beautiful, and they don't have to fucking work for anything. The thing about it is there's the expiration date.
Yeah.
And those people never age well because everybody's like, I love when people go, oh my God, did you see so-and-so? What the fuck happened to her? Did you see so-and-so? What happened? It's like, dude, what happened to you?
Yeah.
What happened to
All
you?
of us.
It's like they're coming down to your fucking level, and you weren't good looking to begin with, and you're 20 years older. Do you think you look better than you? Like everybody, what happened to everybody?
That's right.
Everybody looks older. So,
But what you're saying is true because we talk about that on this show, the cosmetic surgery thing.
Yeah.
You just look so much
and
worse.
And the truth is, I mean, even though you can give it to both sides, I've seen it more now, traveling and stuff, is like guys that do it, these men that pull back their foreheads, don't move, and they have a bad wig, and then they're older and they have just blinding white teeth because they got the veneers that like make them super white.
Oh, yeah.
So it looks like fucking it looks like a spotlight from a stadium.
Yeah,
in
the
their
Steve
mouth,
Harveys,
and you're
yeah.
like, dude,
yeah,
you know,
like LED lights on the
Yeah.
front of a Jeep.
and they're like, I look young. And you're like, you look out of your
Yeah.
No,
goddamn
you know
mind.
And
what
you know
it
what
is?
they look like too? After a while, they start looking like raceless.
Yeah.
Like it's
Yeah.
like that's not a white dude anymore. That's not Asian. I
Yeah,
don't know
no,
what
you're
that
like,
is.
It's the future.
Yeah, it's like, are you an alien?
Yeah,
Like
they
did you
do.
did you just fucking land here and
You don't know what it's true. You're like,
You know
are you
who it is?
Persian? What's going on with you, man?
That guy from Cat House.
with the fake tanner,
Yeah.
the lit up thing? Yeah, it's just like, and then there's something that you do with your eyes.
Yeah.
Like you become like you like I don't know what it is. It's almost like animation. You know, like the Simpsons look like they do.
Sure, yeah, yeah.
Like they're like live action animated people.
It stands out more. Maybe because it's newer for men, but like when it's men, I'm fascinated.
It looks even more feminine. You
It
look
does.
worse.
You do. You look more feminine. You do.
You know, I noticed that when I did doing coming up, I can hype a date doing the Irvine Improv on the 30th and 31st of January. That was the first time. Like I used to think that like the Real Housewives of Orange County. I used to say, okay, all right, they picked like some extreme people from down here, and I went down
Yeah.
there and I did it, and like I saw like 9 people that had like. Back when Bruce was Bruce, the Bruce Jenner fucking eye jobs, like walking around the mall, and they
Yeah.
all had like those laminated faces. Like my eyes were like watering, looking at them, like going, like they look like something like they had hot wax on their face.
You don't look younger. You just look like that face. What you're talking about, the pulled and the lips that are so smooth
Yeah,
and shiny.
and the neck always gives you away.
Of course. Well, yeah.
Yeah.
You know.
You know what's
can't-
weird though is if you keep working out, like your body can stay looking young, but your head, I don't know what the fuck it is with your head. There's like no sit-ups or anything for your head. Like I don't know how you keep your head in shape.
Your head's
but
gonna-
your head just gives it away.
Your head rots.
That's the
Yeah.
ring on the fucking. I think because it's outside your shirt, like the rest of your body's like covered up. This thing's just taking the weather.
That's.
Hey, will you put up that picture of Dennis, the guy from Cat House, the pimp?
Oh yeah.
I bet gimps
God.
age great. You know, when they're
Who?
gimps, like when they're in that whole zipped up fucking leather suit.
Preserved.
And they're under the floor. It's like they're in a human wine cellar all day.
But Dennis is a great example of that super white veneer,
Yeah.
and he looks like shit.
If you get the
That's his
super
name.
white veneer, then you have to get